Okay, today I'm going to be showing you straight stage makeup. So straight as in basic makeup. So sometimes you'll be a cat or even a zebra or a zombie or a special character, and you might want to add some rhinestones, but basic and straight just means that's the base of it. On top of it you can add. So what you'll need is foundation. You can either use liquid or cream, and any kind of tool that you want to use to apply it. Translucent powder, it can be compact or it can be loose powder, doesn't really matter. Then you're going to need a brownish bronzer rouge for your cheeks and a highlighter, so something shimmery and light. That's all going to go onto your cheeks. You're going to need all sorts of different shades of eyeshadow and the tools to apply it with. Of course, you're going to need all your eye makeup, so it's mascara, liquid eyeliner, your pencils, and some lashes. And lastly, or second to last, you're going to need lip liner and lipstick, kiss-proof lipstick that'll stay. And lastly, you'll need hairspray, believe it or not. So products worth investing in is the Kryolan Super Color Foundation. That's just really good coverage. Good mascara because your eyes can get really irritated, and kiss-proof lipstick. The rest you can all buy from the China store for cheap. So we start with the foundation. Make sure you dab it on. Blot, 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 blot. Don't rub. That's how you get maximum coverage. So you blot. I'm going to apply it all over my face. Make sure you just cover your ears a little bit as well so that it matches, and go into your neckline as well. We're going to use our powder now, and again be really generous with it, and we're not going to rub, we're going to blot. This is called baking, and that helps keep everything in place because you're going to sweat on stage. Now you're going to take your bronzer, your brownish color, to define some cheekbones. So you suck in your lips, you go from your ear down to that dimple, and be generous, make a straight line. So it doesn't look that way in the video on camera, but it looks quite hectic when you look at yourself in the mirror. You have to look like a drag queen to yourself. Go generous on it. Next is the rouge. So use it on the apples of your cheeks. So you give yourself a big smile and generously apply some rouge on the apples of your cheek. See? Drag queen. Now you take your highlighter, your light shimmery color, and this is where you apply it under your eyes. This is also where you might want to add some glitter or some rhinestones depending on the number that you're in. You're obviously not going to apply glitter and rhinestones if you're in a dance that's about war or something. You can take your translucent powder brush and just blend everything together until you're happy with the shading, and just make some corrections if you want. You take a light color eyeshadow. I actually want one that's much whiter than this, but this is what I had now at home, and you put it right underneath your eyebrow generously. Again, it must be much brighter and whiter than this color, and also in the corners of your eye. You're going to take a light brown. I call this light, can actually be darker, but it's the lighter color that you're going to use on your eye, and you put it on the balls of your eyes, on your eyelids. Now you take a dark color, or black would be ideal, or if you want to do something fun like purple or whatever, depending on the number that you're dancing in, and you put it in the crease of your eyelid, really dark, generously. Like I said, you have to get a fright when you look at yourself in the mirror. Now you take this teeny tiny little eyeshadow wand and you apply the same dark color under your eye. You can take liquid eyeliner or a pencil, whichever you want to use. I prefer liquid. Make sure to use the waterproof one and then draw a long line upwards. Don't make your eyes droop in the corner of your eye. Now you connect the line from the inside of your eye and you connect it all the way. You'll see it's actually 2 lines, and then you're going to color it in to make it one thick cat eye. Now the trick is to make them match. They don't always completely match, but it's on stage, so nobody will really notice. Take a white pencil and you put it on the inside of your eyelid, just to make your eyes appear larger. Now you take a brow pencil, really generously draw on your eyebrows and elongate that line outwards to the end, generously. Now this is the time where you put on some lashes. I don't have here at the moment. I'm just going to do mascara. So with the trick with mascara for me is you wiggle at the roots and then you pull it through. Wiggle, pull it through. And the other trick with mascara is we're going to do it in layers. So this would be the first layer that we put on. Also make sure you apply to the lower, that was the first layer. Apply to the lower part of your eyes as well. We'll do something different. Let's do lips while we wait for the mascara to dry. You can use lip liner just to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. Lip color depending on the number. Normally it's red, but maybe with a more serious stance we'll go with brown. Or maybe you're a lizard and you want to have green lips. It doesn't really matter, but straight stage makeup will be red. It's good to use a kiss-proof one. That means it doesn't come off. Now time for the second layer of mascara. Let it dry, do something else, and put on a third layer. Now you're going to spray your whole face with hairspray. And there we go. This looks fine because it's on camera, but when I look in the mirror, I really do look like a drag queen, who are fantastic makeup artists, by the way. Now for straight stage makeup for boys, it's going to look so boring compared to the previous one. You're just going to use some cover stick and cover up some unwanted spots, some compact or loose translucent powder. That's just to take away some glare or shimmer. Generously apply to your whole face. You take a white or a light eyeshadow underneath the brows, generously, and much whiter than this, and then also on the ball of your eyelids. Now you can take a beige or a brown, not too dark, and put it in the crease of your eye. It's just to give it a little bit of depth. Now you take a dark brown. We're not going to use a pencil, that's too harsh. We want to make it look softer and a bit more natural, and apply it generously to the eyebrows. You take mascara, you use the same trick as before, wiggle at the roots, but then you leave it. You don't pull it through to the ends, just wiggle and leave. Wiggle and leave. Just remove any excess that might be bothering you. You're going to take the bronzer and just give yourself a little bit of color on your cheeks. For lips for boys, I like to use a brown pencil. Just line the lips and also a little bit in the center of the lips and blend it with some lip ice. And you're done. You give yourself a spray and you're good to go. Please remember that stage makeup can look any which way. The world is your oyster, especially when it comes to dancing, and you can be really creative in using stage makeup. But more often than not, you'll hear us say, we're going to be wearing straight stage makeup. Straight stage makeup, this is a really good reference. So always come back to this video and you'll be good to go. Thanks for watching.